પ્રેક્ટિસ બુકના જે અમુક સમ્સ છે, ઇમ્પોર્ટન્ટ સમ્સ કહીએ અથવા તો ડિફિકલ્ટ સમ્સ કહીએ, તો એ રીતે એમાં એક એક્ઝામ્પલ 2 છે. સમ ઓફ 2 zeros is equal to 21/8 given. Product of 2 zeros. Sum of 2 zeros 21/8 given. Product of 2 zeros 5/16 is given. I want to find out the quadratic polynomial. I want to find out the quadratic polynomial. So the statement is that the quadratic polynomial whose zeros are alpha and beta is quadratic polynomial whose zeros are alpha and beta is. So what is the formula? P of x is equal to k bracket ma x square minus alpha plus beta into x plus alpha beta where k is not equal to 0. This is the formula. This is the formula to find out the quadratic polynomial. K x square minus alpha plus beta, which is given 21/8. So put alpha plus beta is equal to 21/8. X is as it is plus alpha beta is equal to 5/16 bracket over. Now here denominator is given means fraction is given, so that means I have to find out the LCM of 8 and 16. When the denominator is given, when the fraction is given, we should find the LCM. So the LCM of 8 and 16 is 16. 8 is small number, 16 is big number. So when big number is divided by small number, big number is your LCM. Big number is divided by small number, then big number is a LCM. So here the LCM of 8 and 16 is 16. That means in every term 16 must be a denominator. So here nothing is given in the denominator. That means we have to multiply by 16. Here 8 is in the denominator. So when 8 multiply by 2, you will get 16. That means 21 is multiplied by 2. So 21 2s are 42x. Here 16 is given. So we need not to do anything with 5. So here the LCM of 8 and 16 is 16, which is written as here, but we will write outside the bracket. So k upon 16, when k is divided by any number, then you should suppose it as k dash. When k is divided by any number, then you should suppose it as k dash, and k dash is not equal to 0. So k upon 16, I write k dash. There is no any change in the bracket. Okay, here k dash is not equal to 0. So this is your answer. Again, second question. Sum of 2 zeros is given -3/2√5. Product of 2 zeros is given -1/2. I want to find out the quadratic polynomial. So the statement is the quadratic polynomial whose zeros are alpha and beta is p of x is equal to k bracket x square minus alpha plus beta into x plus alpha beta, where k is not equal to 0. This is the formula. K x square minus sign, this is the minus sign. Now alpha plus beta, which is given minus 3 upon 2 root 5. This one is minus, so it is compulsory to do the bracket. Okay, so the value of alpha plus beta is minus 3 upon 2 root 5. X is written as it is, plus alpha beta is minus 1/2. Minus is written, so plus sign and bracket minus 1/2. Okay, minus plus, so k x square minus plus 3 upon 2 root 5 into x plus minus. Now again fraction is given, denominator is given, that means we have to take the LCM. Here 2 is common, but root 5 is also given, so 2 will be written one time and root 5 is also written one time. That means 2 root 5 is a LCM. 2 root 5 is your LCM. So LCM will be written in the denominator of k. Here nothing is given in the denominator, that means this LCM is multiplied with x square. So 2 root 5 x square. Here 2 root 5 is given, means your LCM is given in the denominator, that means need not to do any process with numerator, so plus 3x will be written as it is. Here 2 is in the denominator, so I need root 5. Here root 5 is not given, that means I have to multiply 1 with root 5. And k is divided by 2 root 5, so you have to suppose it as k dash, where k dash is not equal to 0. So write k dash in place of k upon 2 root 5. Bracket will not be changed, write as it is. Okay, and in last k dash is not equal to 0. So this is the required quadratic polynomial whose sum of two zeros is given and product of these two zeros is this much. Okay, now you know this formula, a plus b whole square. A plus b whole square is equal to a square multiply of these three, means 2ab plus b square. Okay, now this plus 2ab transpose left side, it will be a plus b whole square plus 2ab will be now minus 2ab, so a square plus b square. So now I write here a square plus b square is equal to a plus b whole square minus 2ab. So this is an important formula which is derived from this original formula. You know this formula, okay? Plus 2ab plus 2ab transport to left side, it minus 2ab, okay? A square plus b square I write before the equal to sign, and a plus b whole square minus 2ab I write after equal to sign. Now I put a is equal to alpha and b is equal to beta. A is equal to alpha and b is equal to beta. So alpha square plus beta square is equal to alpha, b is equal to beta whole square minus 2, a is equal to alpha, b is equal to beta. So this is your formula which is very important to find alpha square plus beta square. Alpha square plus beta square is equal to alpha plus beta whole square minus 2 alpha beta. And now second thing, you also know this formula, you studied in standard 9, a plus b whole cube. So a cube plus b cube plus multiply of these 3 means 3ab and multiply of this bracket a plus b. A plus b whole cube bracket cube means a cube plus b cube multiply of these 3ab and multiply this bracket a plus b. I want to find a cube plus b cube. I want to find a cube plus b cube. So this plus 3ab into a plus b will transport left side. So I will write a plus b whole cube. This plus sign will be now minus 3ab a plus b is equal to a cube plus b cube. Okay, now I write a cube plus b cube before the equal to sign. So a cube plus b cube is equal to a plus b whole cube minus 3ab into a plus b. So this is the formula which is important. But I write a is equal to alpha, b is equal to beta. So alpha cube plus beta cube, a is equal to alpha, b is equal to beta, a is equal to alpha, b is equal to beta, a is equal to alpha, b is equal to beta. So this is the second important formula that you must remember it. Alpha cube plus beta cube is equal to alpha plus beta whole cube minus 3 alpha beta into alpha plus beta. This is the second important formula. Now in this formula I am writing alpha square in place of alpha. In this formula I am writing alpha square in place of alpha. So here alpha square and this square. I write beta square in place of beta. Beta square, this is the square written at here. Alpha is equal to alpha square, beta equal to beta square minus 2 alpha square beta square. So what I have done, I put alpha is equal to alpha square and beta is equal to beta square. So this square is outside the bracket. This square is outside the bracket. This alpha is written alpha square and beta is written beta square. So I put alpha is equal to alpha square, beta is equal to beta square, alpha is equal to alpha square, beta is equal to beta square. Now this and this will be multiplied. Power of power will be product of power. So 2 to the 4, 2 to the 4 alpha square plus beta square whole square minus 2 alpha square beta square. So this is the third formula. Not necessary to remember it. This is not necessary that you have to remember. You have to remember this formula and just put alpha square in place of alpha and beta square in place of beta. You can derive this formula. Suppose you want to find alpha upon beta plus beta upon alpha. Suppose you have to find alpha upon beta plus beta upon alpha. Then take the LCM. So here the LCM is alpha beta. So here cross multiply will be happen. This alpha multiply with alpha. Alpha is multiply with alpha. It will be alpha square. Beta is multiply with beta. It will be beta square. Done. Now alpha square plus beta square. So here alpha square plus beta square is equal to alpha plus beta whole square minus 2 alpha beta divided by alpha beta. Example 4. P of x is equal to 3x square minus 10x plus 7. Polynomial is given. Quadratic polynomial is given. I want to find out 1 upon alpha plus 1 upon beta. I want to find out alpha square plus beta square. I want to find out alpha cube plus beta cube. Alpha upon beta plus beta upon alpha. And alpha raised to 4 plus beta raised to 4. All these 5 values I have to find out. Done. Okay. But important thing is that without finding zeros, you have to find all these 5. Okay. So first of all, alpha plus beta is equal to minus b upon a. Alpha plus beta is equal to minus b upon a minus b. B is the coefficient of x. Here b is the coefficient of x and here x coefficient is minus 10. So this minus sign, b is equal to minus 10. A is the coefficient of x square. So a is 3. So minus minus plus. So this is the value of alpha plus beta. Done. And second is alpha into beta. Alpha into beta, that is c upon a, product of two zeros. Alpha into beta, product of two zeros, c upon a. Here c is constant. C is constant. A is coefficient of x square. So here coefficient of x square is 3. Done. Now I want to find out 1 upon alpha plus 1 upon beta. So 1 upon alpha plus 1 upon beta. So first denominator is given, plus sign is given, that means we have to take LCM. Denominator is given, plus is given, that means we have to take LCM. So here beta is multiplied with 1, alpha is multiplied with 1, cross multiply. So it will be alpha plus beta, and alpha beta is product in the denominator. This beta multiply with 1 and this alpha is multiplied with this 1. So it will be alpha plus beta divided by alpha beta. Now alpha plus beta, here alpha plus beta, the value is 10 by 3. Alpha beta, so here alpha beta is 7 by 3. Both denominator is same, so 3 cut. So your answer is 10 by 7. 10 by 7 is your answer. Now second, I want to find out alpha square plus beta square. Alpha square plus beta square, the formula is alpha plus beta whole square. Square is taken common out of the bracket, minus sign, multiply of these 3 to alpha beta, multiply of these 3 to alpha beta. This is the formula. Here alpha plus beta, that is 10 by 3. I have find out earlier. Square minus 2 alpha beta, that is 7 by 3. Put the value. Square of 10, it is 100. Square of 10 is 100. Square of 3, it is 9. This 2 is multiplication with 7, not with 3. This 2 is a numerator. So 2 multiply with only numerator. So 2 7s are 14. 3 is outside. 3 is in the denominator. Here fraction is given. Fraction is given. Minus sign is given. So you have to take the LCM. 9 is divided by 3. 9 is divided by 3. So big number 9 is your LCM. When big number is divided by small number, when big number is divided by small number, big number is your LCM. So 9 is a LCM. So here 9 is LCM. Here 9 is given. So 100 is as it is 100. 9 LCM. So I want 3 multiply 3. When this 3 multiply with 3, it will be 9. So means 14 multiply by 3. So 14 3s are 42. Now 100 minus 40. 100 minus 46. 60. And again subtract 2. So it will be 58. So 100 minus 42 is 58 upon 9. So this is your alpha square plus beta square. Now I want to find alpha 4 plus beta 4. I want to find alpha 4 plus beta 4. So here alpha will be written as alpha square, beta is written as beta square, minus 2. This alpha is written alpha square and beta is written beta square. So I put alpha square in place of alpha and beta square in place of beta in this formula. Now alpha square plus beta square. Here I find out 58 by 9. So write 58 by 9. That is the value of alpha square plus beta square, where I have find out. Square is as it is. minus sign, these two. Here alpha and beta both are in multiply and square, so power is common. Power should be taken common because here there is a multiplication relation of alpha and beta. So alpha beta whole square, I take power common. So now take the square of 58. Take the square of 58. The simplest method is that 58 multiplied by 58, and second method is that b square plus 2ab plus a square. B square plus 2ab plus a square. So 8 square. 8 square is 64. Carry 6. 2ab means 2. This b and a. Multiply of all these. 2 8s are 16. 2 8s are 16. 16 5s are 80. 80 plus 6 carry. 86. And 80. Now a square means 5 square. 5 square 25. 5 square 25. 25 plus 8 33. So square of 58 is 3364. 3364. Square of 9 is 81. Which formula I have written? Which formula I have used? B square. 8 is b. B square 2 b a plus a square. So 8 square 64. Carry 6. 2ba 2ba ये तीनों का मल्टीप्लाई. सो 5 8s are 40. 42s are 80. 80 plus 6 it is 86. It is 86. 86 and carry 8. So square of 5. Square of 5 is 5 square. 5 square 25. 25 plus 8 33. So 3364 minus 2. Here alpha beta which is 7 by 3 square. So 3364 divided by 81 minus 2. You cannot multiply 2 and 7 as there is a power is given. So first you have to take the power process. So square of 7 is 49 and square of 3 is 9. 3364 divided by 81 minus 49 2s are 98. 49 2s are 98. 9 cannot be multiplied with 2 because 2 is in the numerator. So 9 is as it is. Here 81 is in the denominator. So 81 is divided by 9. 81 can be divided by 9. So the LCM of 81 and 9 is 81. Again big number is divided by small number. Big number 81 is divided by small number 9. That means big number 81 is your LCM. Here 81 is given, that means 3364 cannot be multiplied with any number. Here 9, but LCM is 81. That means you should multiply 9 by 9. So 9 9s are 81. 9 8s are 72. 9 8s are 72. Carry 7. 9 9s are 81. 81 plus 7. 81 plus 7. It is 88. So now 4 minus 2. It is 2. 16 minus 8. 16 minus 8, it is 8. Now here 2 means 12. 12 minus 8, it is 4. Here it will be 2. So 2, 4, 8, 2 divided by 81. Now fourth number, alpha cube plus beta cube. I want to find the value of alpha cube plus beta cube, that is alpha plus beta whole cube minus 3 alpha beta into alpha plus beta. This is the formula that you must remember. Alpha cube plus beta cube is equal to alpha plus beta whole cube minus sign, product of all these 3 alpha beta, multiply this bracket alpha plus beta. But alpha plus beta is 10 upon 3, that I have find it earlier, minus 3 alpha beta, that is 7 by 3, alpha plus beta, that is 10 upon 3. So cube of 10 is 1000. Cube of 10 is 1000. Cube of 3 cube, that is 27. This 3 and 3 is cut. So 10 7s are 70 divided by 3. Big number 27 is divided by small number 3. So big number 27 is your LCM. 27 is your LCM. So 27 is given, that means 1000 cannot be multiplied with any number. Here it is 3. I want 27. So 3 should be multiplied with 9. 3 9s are 27. That means 70 multiplied by 9. So 0 as it is. 9 7s are 63. So 0 minus 0, 0. Here 10 minus 3, it is 7. Here 9 minus 6, it is 3 upon 27. So this is your answer. Now fifth number, I want to find out alpha upon beta plus beta upon alpha. So first of all, we can take LCM of alpha and beta. So this alpha multiply with alpha. So alpha multiply with alpha, it will be alpha square. Beta multiply with beta, it will be beta square divided by alpha beta. But alpha square plus beta square, alpha square plus beta square, I have already found out. So 58 by 9, it is the value of alpha square plus beta square, and alpha beta is equal to 7 by 3. Done. So this fourth one is multiply with first. This is fourth position number is multiply with first position number, and second position number multiply with third position number. So 58 multiply with 3, and 9 multiply with 7. So 3 3s are 9. 58, 7 3s are 21. So this is your answer. Here there are two questions, question 5 and question 6. Both these questions are related to the above examples. Without finding zeros alpha and beta. Without finding zeros alpha and beta of the polynomial p of x 6x square minus 13x plus 6, find the values of the following: 1 upon alpha plus 1 upon beta, alpha square plus beta square, alpha cube plus beta cube, alpha upon beta plus beta upon alpha. We have to find all these four without finding the zeros alpha and beta. So you have to use the formulas which I discussed in the former example. And again, this is the same type of example. Without finding the zeros alpha and beta of polynomial p of x x square minus 5x plus 6, find the values of the following: alpha upon beta plus beta upon alpha, alpha square plus beta square, alpha cube plus beta cube, and alpha raised to 4 plus beta raised to 4. Example 5. In new example, new method, if alpha and beta are the zeros of polynomial p of x is equal to 3x square minus 4x minus 7, find the quadratic polynomial with zeros 1 upon alpha and 1 upon beta. If alpha and beta are the zeros of the polynomial 3x square minus 4x minus 7, find the quadratic polynomial. You have to find out the quadratic polynomial with zeros 1 upon alpha and 1 upon beta. जिसका जीरोज 1 अपॉन अल्फा 1 अपॉन बीटा हो, ऐसा क्वाड्रेटिक पॉलिनोमियल आपको फाइंड आउट करना है. तो सबसे पहले आप क्या करेंगे? यू हैव टू फैक्टराइज 3x स्क्वायर माइनस 4x माइनस 7 एंड फाइंड द zeros of the polynomial. Okay, that is very much simple for you now. So I will write directly the zeros of this polynomial p of x 3x square minus 4x minus 7. Okay, just I give you small hint, 3 and 7. So 3 and 7 will be multiplied, it will be 21. 3 7s are 21. So you have to factorize 21. You have to factorize 21. The subtraction, here the last term is minus. Last term is minus. So factorize 21 so that the subtraction of both the factors will be 4. So 7 3s are 21. In 7 minus 3 you will get 4. Okay, and when last term is minus, big number has middle term sign, so this minus sign will be written before 7, and just opposite sign you have to write with the small number. So minus 7 plus 3 you will get minus 4. Okay, so in this way you have to find out two zeros of a given polynomial. So 3x square minus 7x plus 3x minus 7. Take common from first two terms and last two terms. So take x common. So 3x minus x will be outside, so it will be 7. Plus sign is common from 3 and 7. Nothing is common. so 1 will be common. So 3x minus 7. So now 3x minus 7 is common. X plus 1 is in the second bracket. Okay. So 3x minus 7x plus 1 is equal to 0. So 3x minus 7 is 0, or x plus 1 is equal to 0. Minus 7 will be now plus 7. 3 is in multiply. Now it will be in the denominator. Plus 1 will be turned to minus 1. So these two are zeros of a quadratic polynomial. 1 0 is written as alpha, and second 0 you can say it beta. So alpha is 7 by 3, beta is minus 1. But I want to find out the quadratic polynomial whose zeros are 1 upon alpha and 1 upon beta. I want to find out a quadratic polynomial whose zeros are 1 upon alpha and 1 upon beta. So first of all, I have to take the reciprocal of alpha. So take the reciprocal of alpha, it will be 3 upon 7. Take the reciprocal of beta, it will be 1 upon beta, and reciprocal of minus 1 is minus 1. Reciprocal of minus 1 is minus 1. Now what is the quadratic polynomial? So p of x is equal to k x square minus, write 1 upon alpha in place of alpha, 1 upon beta in place of beta, into x, plus 1 upon alpha in place of alpha, and 1 upon beta in place of beta, where k is not equal to 0. Where k is not equal to 0. So this is the linear polynomial. This is the formula of linear polynomial whose zeros are 1 upon alpha and 1 upon beta. So k x square minus 1 upon alpha is 3 by 7. 1 upon beta is minus 1. Here it is plus and the answer is minus. So minus 1 into x plus 1 upon alpha is equal to 3 by 7. 1 upon beta is equal to minus 1. K x square minus, here take LCM. So 7 is multiplied with 1. So 3 minus 7 ones are 7. 7 is your LCM, into x, plus minus 3 ones are 3 upon 7. K x square minus 3 minus 7, it is minus 4, minus 3 by 7. K x square minus plus, so plus 4 by 7x minus 3 by 7. Here 7 is your LCM. 7 is your LCM, and LCM will be taken outside the bracket. So k by 7. Here nothing is given. That means you have to multiply 7 with x. X square is multiplied with 7. Here 7 is given. That means I can't multiply anything with 4x. 7 is given. That means 3 is written as it is. Okay. Now k upon 7 should be replaced by k dash where k dash is equal to k upon 7. So 7x square plus 4x minus 3, where k dash is not equal to 0. So this is your answer.